Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Ken Sider. I'm Executive Vice President of the Toy Association, and welcome to the 2019 Trends Briefing. Yay! Yeah. We're really excited about this session and also you guys attending, and thank you. And you know what you see here, this small sampling of product is really the result of a year-long intensive work by our trend specialists, who you'll meet in a second, where they go around the country, they go to other shows as well as they come to ours, they meet with a lot of members and really cull together what they see as the hottest and the greatest trends coming out for the next year. So it's really, really pretty exciting. We're really happy about it. And so I'll introduce these guys now. There's Isabel Carrion, who is our Senior Director and Trend Expert. Adrian Appel, Senior Director, Trend Expert. And Lori Chodorinsky, I got it right? Lori Chodorinsky, Content Specialist and Trend Expert. And really thank you and enjoy.
Hi, everybody. Thanks so much for being here. As Ken mentioned, we're out all year long. We're figuring out these trends, but I want to point out these products. I mean, we could be here for hours and have tables and tables and tables. So this is just a small representation of what is out there on the show floor. So the first trend I'm going to talk about is we're calling Unboxing 2.0. Anybody who's been in a toy aisle, around a kid who's been at the show, has really seen the unboxing craze really take off. And this year we're seeing even more toys that unbox with special surprises using different types of things. This is from Bonkers Toys. This is FGTVs. This is just kind of a box right now. But this is based off the popular YouTube channel. So it will have the characters that kids know from there and a ton of different unboxing surprises. And really, the unboxing toy craze started with kids who were watching YouTube. So this is kind of bringing it full circle. And kids who love to unbox and love YouTube, this is going to be really huge from Bonkers. What I like this year about the unboxing trend is that it's not just about the surprise toy. We're taking things to a new level. So we have this product right here. It's Mystery Makers. And Mystery Makers comes in a box and it's puzzle pieces. It has instructions inside, or you can scan the QR code, but you don't know what you're going to build. So it's giving kids who build that surprise element, and look here, this is already made. So it's really fun for kids to collect, but they're building and unboxing, and that's what this trend is all about, the different layers. So I don't think it would be an unboxing trend without something called LOL, which I think you're all familiar with. Toy of the Year really kicked off the unboxing craze. This is new for LOL Pets. These are the fuzzy pets. You'll notice they come in a shampoo bottle. They have a different texture, and then if you dip them in water, they're going to change color, and they're going to morph into different things. So kids will have really fun with this. You're kind of shampooing the pet. And then this is another unboxing toy. This is from Skyrocket, and it's called Blooms, and I'm going to water it. I'm actually going to use real water just because, oh, I didn't even need it. See? So that's the slow rise foam. You'll see her. She's going to start to pop out of here. And what's going to be inside are going to be collectible dolls. It has that really fun reveal. But the dolls inside are going to have all the different fashions and fun that kids can unbox. You can swap off their hair. So there'll be 22 of these. So we think this is a really fun way, really awesome reveal, and using the slow rise foam. See, she's in here. And I'm also using slow rise foam from Moose Toys. This is the Pick Me Pops. These are donuts. So right here, I'm going to smush the inside. It's almost like a jelly donut. I'm going to reveal this little squishy guy. But when you open it up, inside, I'm going to open up my donut, and you have that plush and the signature scents that the Pick Me Pops are known for in donuts. So I think that's going to be really fun for kids. They're really going to love that. And then we're seeing even unboxing in board games. So this is from Pressman. This is based on the unboxing toy Boxy Girls, Ready, Set, Unbox game. So it's board game play. It's all about a fashion runway, and it even comes with different fashion surprises that you need to unbox. So, we're seeing LOL surprise game. So unboxing is becoming part of a lot of different play patterns, not just about collecting anymore. So then I'm going to move on. This is the foodie fun trend. A lot of things, you'll see a lot of animals with food. So this is from Squishable. These are undercover. So you can unwrap them, and you can also purchase different ways to surprise them. So this one's in a pineapple, but you can get different disguises, and it's just really a fun take on food and play for kids, and it's super soft and really fun. This is the Happiness. This is from Island Genius. This is actually a baking kit for kids, and this is really meant to be used in the kitchen. So it comes with cookie cutters. It comes with a rolling pin. So this is a way that really can engage kids from a young age to really create and bake with mom and dad, and that's for real baking set, and it's reusable. So I really like this. I think it's beautiful, but it's really functional as well. So you'll notice as we go along, a lot of these trends kind of mold into the others. So this is another unboxing. This is Sweet Pups, but it's also based on food. So I have my chocolate croissant here. I'm gonna unbox it, and look, I got my little puppy. So it's really just fun. Kids can collect them, and I can make them into a croissant again if I want. But other different treats, just a cute, fun way for kids to play. This is taking the food craze and bringing science to it. So this is from Thames and Cosmos, and in the gummy candy lab, kids can actually make their own gummy candy. I know my kids love gummy candy, so if I could teach them some science and teach them about gelatin and some principles while they're engaging, I think that'd be really fun. And they make these treats, and I'm told that they taste delicious, and maybe I will try one after, but not when I'm talking. And next, this is another really fun take on food. These are Cutitos. Some of them were out this holiday season. This is the second wave, so I have a Norwal here. They'll have Babe Titos, so little babies. These will be $7.99 out in stores in the spring, and as well we have the second wave, which sell for $9.99. They come in this super cute packaging, looks like a burrito. This was based upon all the people online and social media that would wrap their little dogs up like burritos. So I'm taking inspiration from that. And finally, from Redwood Ventures, we have Foodie Surprise. So it comes with all of these little things here to really make your own squishy candy. What I love about this, it's like the little pieces of sushi. So I think kids are just really gonna love this. And right now this is a prototype, but this will all be completely edible as well. So just a fun take on food, and you'll notice so many more examples as you walk through the show. And now I'm gonna pass it over to Lori to do the next round.
Hello. So the next trend I'm going to talk about is compound crazy. So as you can see on the table, it is not just about slime anymore. Reusable and creative compounds like slime, kinetic sand, dough, putty, we're seeing them very popular this year, not only on their own, but also, as Adrienne said, as part of the unboxing trend, where kids have to sort of dig through the compound to get to the next surprise. So it adds a layer of suspense to get to the toy. Compounds are also a great way for kids to tap into their creativity, which, according to the genius of play, really helps kids learn how to think outside the box and come up with unique solutions to challenges that they face. And this is great stuff for them to learn and will be good lifelong skills. So we think that parents can definitely get on board with the compound craze due to the educational value as well. Again, this is just a small smattering of what is really out on the toy fair floor. So first we're going to start with Scented Silly Putty by Crayola. And they come in all different flavors. So this is PB&J. This one is Peaches and Cream. I have actually opened up the Cocoa and Minty, so you can pull them apart. If you put them together, I'm sorry, I should have put this out right. Put them together, and it smells like my favorite ice cream, chocolate chip mint. So these are really fun to play with. Next, we have from Crazy Art. This is sort of the evolution of the Nickelodeon sweet slime creation. So you're not only creating your own slime here, and it comes with all of the things to create your own slime, but you can also create your own sweet creation. So we have some cookie dough right here that we've already sort of made ahead of time. You can put your chocolate chips in it. You can put your sprinkles in it. So just another great way to play with compounds and make your favorite sweet treat. So next we have, this is Slow Flow by Play Visions. And I'll just bring some up here. So this is just another really fun compound to use. It's really very tactile. You can pull it apart. You can make stuff, put it back together. I think what's great about this compound and something that parents can also get on board with is that it's really not very messy. You put it together and it goes right back into, and this comes into with a bunch of colors as well. Next we have from Horizon Group, and I'll put this up a little bit. This is Slimy Gloop. So Slimy Gloop will be available in the spring, and it's just another way to use some really fun slime. You could put your sprinkles in it, you could put your bunny in it, you could put your sequins in it. I've made some ahead of time, of course, because I wanted to play with it. Let me just pull this out. So I've made my own slime with some sequins. I have my toy flamingo in it. Put some of these in it. So it's just a really fun, another fun tactile way to play with compounds. Next we have the Kinetic Plasticine Zephyr, and this is by Novaya Kamiya. And again, this is just another compound that's really, really very tactile for kids to play with. This one, you can bake it like clay, you can mold it like dough, you can pull it apart like gum. So it's just another example of fun ways to play with compounds. And lastly, we have by Orb. This is the Slimy Cafe. So now we can, it's combining two popular things, your squishy, which is in a sweet treat right here, with all different types of compounds. So they have slime, they have one that feels like putty, they have one that feels a little bit more velvety. So basically what you can do is you can take the slime out, drizzle it over your piece of pie or your waffle, and it's just another fun way to play with compounds, and of course you can take it all off without too much mess. So that is compounds, and the next trend that I'm going to talk about is explosive entertainment. 2019 should be no surprise that we're going to see lots and lots of family-friendly movies that are on the big screen. Live-action remakes, Lion King, excuse me, Aladdin, Toy Story 4, and of course Frozen is coming later this year. So we will of course see this reflected in the toy aisle. It's not just about the movies on the big screen as well. It's, we're seeing YouTube properties, we're seeing lots of shows like such from Nickelodeon, the popular Paw Patrol. These are all we're going to see lots of new and fun toys that are reflecting this. So the first one that I have, this is by WowWee, and it'll be available in the fall. This is the Baby Shark, and I'm sorry, I'm just looking at my notes, Fast and Slow Song Puppet. So if you guys are familiar with the Baby Shark song, such as I am with my 2-year-old daughter who listens to it all the time, the faster you press the puppet together, the faster it plays the popular song. I don't know, you probably can't hear it, but maybe I could get it near. So you can hear Baby Shark. So it's a really, really cute puppet. So, and this will be available in the fall, and it's by WowWee. And hopefully, there we go, okay. So next we have the Paw Patrol Action Bubble Blowers. This is by Little Kids, and I'm gonna use Sky here as my demo. And it's a really fun bubble blower, so you just open these up. Oh, maybe I've been trusting it too much today. We might be out of bubbles already. Well, anyway, lots and lots of bubbles come out of Sky's mouth. It's a really fun way to play with bubbles. Next, we have something, oh, okay, Baby Shark. So next we have from the popular Lego movie that just came out a couple weeks ago. These are by Santoki, and they are some really fun decals for kids to put on their lockers, put on in their bedrooms, in the playrooms. So this is Princess Unikitty. Actually, I'm holding her upside down. And they can create Princess Unikitty, and they easily stick on to walls. But what's great and what parents will love is that these decals also easily come off if you want them to. So again, this is by Santoki, and they have lots of characters from the Lego movie. Next, we have from Toy Story 4, we have from Pillow Pets. We have some familiar characters from Toy Story, but we also have new characters. This is the Ducky and Bunny, and of course it's a really lovable plush that also turns into a pillow. So it's nice and soft and really adorable, and kids will absolutely love this from Toy Story 4. So next we have from USopoly. This is based off of the Captain Marvel movie. It's a strategic card game for kids 8 and up to play. Basically, they can sort of pick their favorite character from Captain Marvel, and they basically have to figure out who to trust through a variety of strategic moves. So this is from USopoly, and it's for ages 8 and plus. Next, I'm sorry, but it will not be a demo unless I had some sort of inflatable. So here is the, from Alpha Group, these are the WWE Airnormous Bash props. So they come in a variety of shapes. You have the fire extinguisher, we have the hammer, from all of your favorite characters from WWE. And this is my personal favorite, which is the belt. And as we were playing with this earlier today, if you hit it, it lights up, it makes noise, so this one's really, really fun. And I saw that my one inflatable fell down. Thank you very much. This is probably the second time you've done that for me, right? And last but not least, we have, and I think I have Julia, who's here in the audience. She's coming. So this one's gonna get a special demo. This is the Imaginext DC Super Friends Transforming Batmobile, which we're going to get a special demo from Julia. It's by Mattel. It is for ages 3 and up and will be available in the fall, and we're going to get a great demo from it.
All right, so I'm going to demo this actually on the ground because it's quite a bit of travel. So this is our Transforming Batmobile from Imaginext and Fisher-Price. Turn it on and off again. All right, he's ready. Okay, so for preschoolers, they can drive it forward, backwards, and an amazing transformation. We'll do that again for everyone in the back to see. So it transforms back down into the Batmobile. It spins 360. Yes, your mind's blown in the front row. Awesome. All right, we'll drive it over here. Oh, easy to drive. And then we'll transform it right in the middle of the room for everybody. Just firing. And then we can continue to drive it. It's full RC in its cover match mode as well. So amazing, explosive entertainment for fall 2019.
Thank you, Julia. Thank you very much. And now I will hand it off to Isabel for our next trend. This is explosive entertainment. Yes.
All right, so we are going to talk about our next trend, which is throwback toys. So nostalgia in toys, that's nothing new, but this year, because we have so many big anniversaries for lots of characters and lovable license, we are seeing a lot of that being projected into the toy aisles. So to start off, we have the Ariel Lights and Singing Vanity. So the Little Mermaid is turning 30 this year. For all of you who feel as old as I do, I know, I commiserate. I knew the movie back and forwards. So this vanity from Jack Specific is just a great role play toy, tied back to the character. But you have your brush, you have Sebastian singing under the sea and driving the parents crazy, and you have your all the tools you need to get yourself ready to go to the ball or go out to a party or just imitate mom as she gets ready to go to work. I mean, it's just a great toy to get kids role playing. Then Sesame Street is turning 50, yes, indeed. And from Phoenix International, they're coming out, some of them are out already, but some of them will be coming out later this year, just a line of interactive books that are based on the characters. So we have one here, which is Potty Time with Elmo, and it's all about teaching kids, how to go potty. But you have the buttons that kind of follow along with the story. So if you, say you have the toilet paper one, so as the story is being read to the child, or maybe the child is old enough to read it on his own, then he can, press the buttons and really brings the story to life. but they're gonna come out with a smart reader, which will have 8 different stories and will be a much more interactive toy, and it will actually read the stories to the kids. You know, Nina from the Sesame Street will be the one that reads the story, but it'll involve all the characters, not just Elmo. So that's that for that. So then another thing that we see in nostalgic toys is not just licensed toys based on characters, but also toys that we might have played with, or our parents might have played with, and now there's a better version of it, more improved, or just simply the same version of it brought back. And then, you know, we as parents and grandparents get really excited about being able to play with them with our kids. So one of those is the green light, red light. So I'm sure all of you played that when you were kids, because I know I did. And this is from Move to Play, and this version allows you to, you know, turn it on. It actually detects movement, so you do not need a referee anymore. There's no more fighting over who moved or who didn't move, and if a red light was set before the movement or not. This will actually detect movement, and it will call out green light, and if somebody moves, it will know. It'll start going off, and then it will say, you know, didn't say red light, et cetera, et cetera. So it just makes it a lot of fun. And it also comes with 2 other play modes. It comes with like a slow motion play mode and a dance move play mode. So adding on to the classic play pattern as well. Then from Cahoots Toys, this is a classic that hasn't changed at all. And that's just wonderful. Because I used to have waterfalls and I loved playing with it. You know, the whole point is you fill it with water, you have all your little play pieces here that you have to get into the little things here, right? But this one comes with the different interchangeable game cards. So, you know, you can do pinball, or you can do arcade, or you can do Space Invaders, whatever you'd like. Also but it still has that old nostalgic 80s look feel to it. And then from Mego, we have a whole new line. They have a whole new line of action figures. You know, action figures are great for role play, great for imaginative play, but Mego has come out with a new line that is all based on, again, classic characters like Farrah. Farrah's looking great in her iconic red swimsuit, or exercise, whatever. And then we have Mr. Spock, of course. We have I Dream of Jeannie, and then we have Batman. I mean, he's turning 80 this year. Does that not make anybody feel old? So that's another example of just, you know, toys that are tied back to those characters, so they make it more fun for parents or grandparents to play with their kids. Then we have Mr. Potato Head, and this is, you know, Mr. Potato Head, not just because it's Mr. Potato Head, you know, we're also going to see a lot of him because of Toy Story 4 coming out, but this Mr. Potato Head is really cool. He actually has movable and talking mouths. So they are magnetic. You put them on, you turn them on. Oh, wait, sorry, just turned them off instead.
Hey, pull my finger. No, wait, that comes off.
He also sings.
My lips are moving, my lips are moving.
I mean, I love this because it reminds me of Toy Story, you know, when you know, the animation in Toy Story and him moving, but it just gives him an added dimension because this is such a classic toy. And if you take his mouth off, he can't talk anymore, so there you go. So that's Mr. Potato Head for you.
Hey there, want a shot?
He is from Hasbro, and he is just the coolest thing ever. And then, last but not least, who doesn't remember arcade games? And Tastemakers is a newer company that last year came out with the original version of the full-size arcade games, like the ones we used to go out and play. And for this year, they're coming out with their countercades, which is actually a desktop or countertop version of the game. Not all of us have space for the full-on version, but we have this one that will work just as well. It looks exactly like the original ones. This is Space Invader, which, guess what, is turning 40 this year. No, that's depressing. So yeah, and then you have the original look, the original sounds. So it's kind of a little bit, it's a lot of fun. You could sit and probably play for hours, and I'm sure the kids will love it too. So these are just a sample of many, many nostalgic toys out there. So I'm just going to move on to the next trend, which is inspirational and aspirational play. So I'm just going to move this up here so that everybody can see. Okay. Yep, thank you. So we have been seeing a lot of toys. Over the years, we've seen a lot of trends, the STEAM trend, the toys that teach trend, and also the role play trend. So this is a combination, kind of combining the two. Learning toys, toys that teach are still very, very popular and will continue to be so, but now they're also inspirational. So, it lets kids sort of unleash their creativity, their imagination, and really take it the next level to inspire them to see what they can, what they could become. And so this is a great first example. This is one of the new popover from Kangaroo Manufacturing. There's actually going to be 3 new ones. And this is very ingenious. This is a canvas that just goes over a chair. So this is a chair. So it doesn't actually pop up. You fold it up, and then you just put it over an armless chair, and then you have an ice cream shop. And this is one of 3. Like I said, there's Ice Cream Builder's Workshop and a third one. And you can see all the detail and all the different pieces that it comes with. I mean, look at this. It's like a great little... right? It looks good enough to eat, quite frankly. But kids can really make believe that they have their own ice cream shop, they're running their own business, they're doing ice cream parties, they're selling to their friends, to their family. Just gives them that sort of inspiration and that to kind of see what they could be. I'm sorry? The third one's a stove. Thank you very much. All right, so then we have from Play Shifu, we have Orboot, and we're gonna demo it for you a little. So this looks like a regular globe, but it's not just a regular globe. It is a globe of the world that it combines with augmented reality, brings the world to life, literally. So as you can see, she's gonna use her iPad, or you could use any smart device where you would download the app, and it's going to use augmented reality to bring to life, so in this case, she's bringing to life the monuments. So then
Colosseum, the massive stone amphitheater.
So you can click on any of the different things that come up. You could choose to do cuisine, you could choose to do culture, you could choose to do animals, and then you learn about all these different things. The app also includes a scavenger hunt, and it gives you quizzes. So once kids start to learn about the world, they can then learn about, they can take a quiz. And it comes with your little passport and your stickers so that, as you're traveling the world, you're keeping track of where you're going. So this is a great aspirational tour. I mean, this would inspire any kid to want to learn about new countries, learn about new cultures, and also maybe travel, become a travel guide, a travel photographer. There's so many different things that this could sort of inspire. So thank you very much. Thank you. Then from Goliath Games, we have Playdate in a Box. And this is one of 8 different Playdates in a Box that they will be coming out with this year. And this is a great toy to kind of let kids' imagination run wild. This is the princess version. There's also a safari version. There's a doctor version, a rescue squad. So, it comes with costuming. So in this case, we have a tiara. And, my magic wand. Or actually, it is not a magic wand, but you know what I mean. And it comes with activities that it's meant for the kids to do and to engage in while together. Maybe it's raining out, they can't go outside, or maybe, mom doesn't want them sitting in front of the TV. So this is a great way to get them to engage, play, get imaginative, and also, explore different avenues and things for them to do. Then, from Yulu, we have Snapstar. And Snapstar is a new line of 6 different dolls, and these are all social influencer dolls, and they all have their thing. Like Aspen, who's here, she is a traveler. Then we have Dawn, who's a fashion diva. And then we have Yuki, who's a music DJ. And you have 3 more that also have different interests. They come with their green screen and their stand, so you can really post them, take pictures of them. You know, they're out there blogging, Instagramming about all the great things that they're doing and all the fun that they're having. And you know, it also comes with an app that you can download so that kids can take pictures. They can change the appearance of the dolls. They have interchangeable wigs. They have different accessories and clothing that they can also change. So again, just, you know, kind of let them go, let their imagination run, and use them in a way as role models for something that they would like to do maybe in their future. Then we have Artie. So like I said before, STEAM toys, toys that teach, are still very big. You know, parents want their kids to be learning as well as playing. And Artie is a great example of a toy that combines the coding, the programming learning with actual art. Because he will take any code that you program for a design and then basically create the design for you. So the way he works is you have your markers. It comes with markers, but it actually will work with any marker. And you can put them in.
Yep, right up here.
Yep.
There we go. Make them go.
There's it's not an app. It's actually, you go online. It's a URL, specific URL, where you put in your programming code. And as you program, you know, they will then do that for you. You can also just decide to just, you know, basically maneuver him yourself. Here.
This is freeform remote control mode. He's actually a Wi-Fi enabled unit.
Yeah.
So you don't need to be on the internet. It's totally safe. Artie's for kids 7+, and this is only $69 because he's adding left brain and right brain coding for a full whole brain experience to teach kids to code in a really unique and artistic way from educational insights.
Yep. And he also comes with already programmed design. So, you know, the kid it starts at 7. So younger kids can kind of get him going out of the box. But as they grow, as they learn, they can get really, really intricate with what they program and what their designs are. It's just a great way of combining all those different areas of learning. And then last but not least, so, you know, lots of kids would aspire to be coders or maybe engineers or maybe scientists. But there's some of us that love to be performers. So from the singing machine, we have this stand, which is actually also, comes off and becomes a tabletop, but it's essentially kind of a karaoke machine for kids. And you turn it on. It is Wi-Fi enabled, or Bluetooth enabled, sorry. So it pairs with your phone, and you can like put your phone in and project any song. But the microphones are especially made for they're kid size, so they're a little lighter. And then you can just basically talk into the mic. It's got different voices, so if I talk like that, I'm a chipmunk. Which I'm sure, as you can imagine, it's probably the kids' favorite one. But they can also dance and sing, perform. You know, it really gets them, again, gets them going, gets them to use their creativity and imagination, and inspires them to maybe someday, you know, be the next Lin-Manuel Miranda. You never know. And that is all I have for inspirational and aspirational. Like my colleagues said, these are just a sample of the many, many toys out there. So we encourage you to go out and check them out.
So guys, what do you think? Huh? Not bad. Go out on the floor now, because there's a lot more where that came from. Okay? Thank you, guys. Thank you very much. They also, Lori, Isabel, and Adrian, you guys will be here, right, to answer questions and maybe demonstrate a little more. Also, that one thing, Isabel, I wanted to ask, the doll on the green screen, didn't it show the environment and everything that she's in?
Well, what the green screen, what it helps you do is basically, when you take the picture, you know, green screens don't show. So with the app, you can actually put any type of environment you want behind her.
We'll put the doll in the environment. Got it. Okay. Live and learn. Okay. Thanks, everyone.